Hello again, this is Susan Gerbeck from the GSoW project. I'm going to go into a little more depth with a beginning of a Wikipedia page. What we're looking at right now is the Bell Witch Wikipedia page. On this page, you'll see the same thing that you find pretty much on any other Wikipedia page. The article, which is also called Read. You'll see a talk page, an edit tab, and a view history tab, and a little star, and what all those things mean. So we'll go over it pretty quickly. The talk page is where editors talk to each other about how to improve or correct or add on to the Wikipedia page. Every Wikipedia page has a talk page. You probably have never noticed that tab there before. Most edits appear at the very bottom. The most recent ones appear at the bottom. And there, people get a little looser when they talk to people, and we'll have a video just on talk pages eventually. So bear with me on that. But that's where the discussion is happening on how to improve a Wikipedia page. Again, this has nothing really to do with GSoW. This is just where the average Wikipedia editor is going to be editing. And you will be doing it as well too. So I'm going back to the article page, and this is what the edit screen looks like. When I click on this is the edit screen I want you to see. It should have a lot of text in here like this. Lots and lots of text. And for a new person who's not used to editing software or HTML or anything like that, this is probably where your heart's starting to beat quite a bit, and you're starting to sweat and get a little panicky. I'm going to walk you through every step of this, and there will always be support for you. So, no big deal. You'll be editing this in no time. The next thing I want to show you is view history. This is where every single edit is made of this Bell Witch Wikipedia page. Every single edit. And it goes far, far, far back. As far back as we want to go. You can just keep hitting these older 50, and it'll go back even further. So we see August of 2014. Let's go even further. It'll go back until the page was created. We will go into more depth in this another day, but you can see just generally that this is the date that the edit happened. Oops. And this is the time that the edit happened. And this tells you how many characters were changed, either removed or added. See, the green is added, the red is removed. And then who removed it. This is the person's name, their talk page, and a list of their contributions. And then here's the information that they wrote on their page when they were editing it. They wrote, this is what the reason why I'm editing it. This is spam. Or, oh, I don't know. There's all kinds of things they can write on here, but it's this is where an overview. So every edit that is ever made on Wikipedia, even if it's made by a person who's not logged in, which I'm logged in because there's my name, is going to appear on this page. So you can't really hide anything. The little star means that I have added this to my watch list. And if I click off of it, it's just a little blank screen, and it says it's been removed from my watch list. If I click on it again, then it goes back to a blue, which means that if I click on my watch list when I sign in to Wikipedia, I will see if there has been an edit made to this page. It will appear in my watch list. So that's one way of knowing if something has changed. Another thing I wanted to show you was a locked page. This is a Scientology main page, and you'll see that there's a little lock over here in the corner. Sometimes it's a complete lock like that, and sometimes it has like a little opening here, which means it's kind of sort of locked, and then a majority of the Wikipedia pages you'll see are unlocked. There's no lock at all of any kind. That means that it's maybe had a history of vandalism, or maybe the person who the Wikipedia page is for is just died, and they want to Make sure that nobody does any major changes to the page for a few weeks after the death, or if they've been having trouble with somebody vandalizing a page, like a troll comes through and comes in and starts adding a bunch of content, you can apply to have the page locked, and they'll usually only do it for a few weeks, or because most trolls move on. But a page like Scientology is extremely controversial. People have been known to edit the Wikipedia page from Scientology, trying to make some major changes to the page, and so they have it locked. And that means that only certain editors can get in and edit the page. They try to keep everything open because the whole idea is that everybody should be able to edit, but that doesn't always work that way. So on the Bell Witch page, you'll be able to see that there are hyperlinks. That would be, in my case, I have it turned on so that when I mouse over something, a little preview comes up. That may not or may happen when you mouse over something on your own Wikipedia page. And you can see I could click on the hyperlink. Everything that's blue is a hyperlink. If I click on it, it's going to go to a page for Poltergeist. You see that? And then if I'm on the Poltergeist page and I want to know what parapsychology is, I can click on that. And then here I am, I'm going to click on near-death experiences because that looks interesting. And you can find yourself who knows where by the time you finally get to the remembering that you were actually supposed to be working on the Bell Witch page. It's like you fall down a rabbit hole. And so that may or may not be a good thing. The only other thing I wanted to point out on this video was red font. And I'm trying to find it. Obviously, I'm probably not going to find it because I'm looking for it right at this second while I'm supposed to be teaching you something. Ah, here's a page that has red font on it. When it has red font on it, that means that somebody's tried to hyperlink to a Wikipedia page that does not exist. The blue ones mean they have a page at the other end when you click on it. But if you try to click on sensory awareness, in this case, there is no sensory awareness Wikipedia page. Maybe the editor and is asking you to create it. Possibly somebody tried to link to collective experience or sensory awareness and they misspelled it, or they didn't link to it correctly, or it does not exist. So I wanted you just to point out to what that is because I get that question quite a bit. In the next video, we're going to talk about something else. It's also basic, but we're going to move on with a little more, get a little more advanced each time we watch these videos. So I'll see you in the next video.